What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel tonight. My name is Clay. I'll be your host, your caster for this match this evening to open things up in the new season of the BCL tonight. And, well, should be a banger. We got the Public Enemies going up against Reflex Vision in, well, I'm not sure if this is the first season opener match that you guys are seeing, but it's going to be my first one here, so it should be a good time. We'll take a quick rundown of the rosters we got in front of you tonight. I'm not sure if these are exactly going to be correct. I do believe we have some substitutions coming on in, but I do believe it is going to be Milo, Sashi, Rukan. I think Funds might be subbing out for this one. Not too sure if we'll see him or not. In the meantime, though, we'll take a quick look at the other side. Reflex Vision tonight. We got 60, Honcho, Keb, and Deef rounding out the rosters for Reflex Vision tonight. I don't exactly know what to expect. I did maybe hear there was some spice in this match, though, so maybe some points to prove for both of these rosters. It seems like Milo definitely had a point to prove when he was talking to me the other day. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. We'll see if they come out hot in this one. We got the maps for this series. Starting off with Colossus, HP, the tone setter in the HP here. Raid S&D, Den Overload will be the guarantees. And then if we do need to go to the distance, Scar HP, Hacienda, Search and Destroy to close things out. So a little bit of an interesting shakeup. The deeper we go into this series, the first three, I feel like even four really kind of vanilla maps coming through. Colossus and Raid, especially kind of the staples of BO7. I feel like we see these almost every series, you know, whether or not you want to see them or not. I feel like they're in, whether it's Raider, Dan S&D, those are always the ones I swear I always see these in the series. And Colossus, either maps 1 or 4, I feel like always on the cards for sure. And yeah, Den Overload as well. I mean, these are pretty much the maps we've been seeing all year, so I would be surprised if these players are not comfortable on them yet. But as we go deeper, I feel like Scar Hardpoint, got to make sure your ARs are firing for sure. And then Hacienda Search is going to be the wild card for me. I'm not sure what to expect from these teams on that one. Are they going to be practiced enough on this one with, you know, only a couple of, maybe not even a month of practice really at this point. It hasn't been in that long, really, just about a month now. So, I mean, BO6 strats, you know, last year, have you really, you know, perfected them in this short amount of time this year is going to be the question. If we do even need to go all 5 maps. So we'll see if that's going to be the case here. I do believe we are still waiting for one more person to try and get in the lobby. Apologies, guys, on the delays. I'm just waiting for everything to get started here. I'm not sure what's going on, what's taking so long, but it is going to be a little bit longer, it does look like here. So I might send it to another short break here real quick, if you guys don't mind here. I thought maybe we'd be starting things a little bit sooner, but unfortunately, it's not to be. It is what it is. Stuff happens. So I'm going to send us to another quick break. And after this next one, we will be in to map 1. We're going to come right on back for some action. So apologies, guys. Stuff happens, but we'll be right back with map number 1. It'll be Colossus after this break. Okay, guys, welcome back. I lied. We're not going straight into the match. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update. I'm sure it's the BRB screen is probably getting a little annoying at this point. Apology to interrupt you if you were jamming out though, but my mistake if that's the case. But yeah, we are gonna have another E sub coming in. It looks like that's potentially what's gonna be happening. Just waiting on him to get his, I believe, rank checked, and then he should be coming in. I think Mercury hopping in for Public Enemies for their fourth here. And if you guys are just joining us, hi, how you doing? It's been a little bit of a long intro, definitely some time torching going on, and hey, it's par for the course for Call of Duty, am I right? But looks like he will be hopping in after they get him situated here for map number 1. If you guys are just joining us, it's been a long intro for this match here. We're already, I think, 30 minutes into this 40 minutes into this stream, and we still haven't started. Yeah, not exactly ideal. A reminder, this is going to be the map set in this series. Colossus HP to start things off here in a moment, then Raid SND, Den Overload, Scar Hardpoint, Hacienda for map 5 to close us out here, and we'll see. I mean, what ends up happening in this series? I'm honestly super curious what's going to be happening, because I know this is one of those things where can definitely can light the fire under you, piss you off a little bit if you have to wait a long time to start, but it can also check you for sure if you have to wait a long time. So I'm curious to see how the teams do respond to a situation like this. This is probably the longest, maybe not the longest, but probably the longest start on my channel I've had to wait here and had the players wait. So yeah, we're already, almost an hour past start time. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. If the people are checked, if you come out with a fire or not here. And honestly, I'm not too sure one way or the other, but gives us a little bit more time to break down the map set here. Colossus HP map number 1. If you weren't if you weren't already checked before that, you're gonna get thrown straight into the blender, so to speak. The gauntlet of map number 1 Colossus coming up, and honestly, it's probably the best map they could have asked for, both of these teams, really, after a long break like this, to get back into the swing of things, get the guns warmed up and ready to go for the rest of the series here. So Colossus probably is about as good of a map as you could hope for to start this one, to be honest. And yeah, who are the best? Yeah, Raid SD up next. And, I talked about this one a little bit earlier on the broadcast. This is one you see in almost every series, and for good reason. It's a good map, quality, and we'll see what kind of strats are going to be cooking for both teams here on this one. I know Reflex definitely, maybe not the most acute S&D team, but it is a different roster than the ones I'm used to here. So we'll see if they're going to be up for the task. Den Overload as well, I feel like, pretty par for the course. But as we go deeper, Scar HP, everything really needs to be going your way on this map. Rotation's got to be on point. You got to be making sure you're cutting the map as well as blocking effectively. I've seen a lot of times where teams, they don't block in the back. They end up flipping out for basically no reason, and you see a lot of mistakes kind of at the lower level for that specific reason. You push up a little bit too far. Sometimes you're unaware of the split spawns, and that can be a little bit of a headache dealing with that as well. AR's got to make sure you're frying on a map like Scar as well. And then if we do end up going map 5 Hacienda, kind of everything's out the window at that point. Who knows what the hell is going to happen here? And personally, I'm not too sure either what is going to be happening here. And it looks like we might actually be getting things started here in a moment. We got, I think Mars, I believe got approved. I believe he's joining up here in a second, and should be getting things underway here momentarily. And apologies, guys, this is not how I wanted to do this. I could have started this stream literally a half hour late, and I still would have been on time. So is what it is. What's up, Tech? I see you in chat. Everybody in chat, apologies for the time torching. Is what it is. Hey, yo, hats off to me. Hold up. Let me see. Do I got a hat? Do I got a cool hat? I got a bunch of hats in the corner over here if you guys couldn't tell. Here, hold on. I found a silly hat. Hold up. I gotta entertain y'all somehow. There we go. There's your silly hat. Bang. I don't know if I'll wear this the whole time, but oh my god, this barely fits my fucking head with the headset on. This is gonna be way too hot. There's no way I can wear this the whole time, but hey, yeah, appreciate you redeeming your channel points. That's what they're there for. 100%. I bet you I have some other shit I could probably wear too, but if you guys want me to switch or something, I'm so down, because this one's gonna get hot real quick. I might even switch it during the broadcast. You guys won't know. You guys won't know when I switch to the in game. You'll have no freaking idea what I got going on. But should be a fun time here. I'm not exactly too sure. I don't want to throw it to another break, because I really am hoping we get things started soon. But looks like maybe the lobby. Oh no. Oh no. Did the lobby bug out? Oh no. Oh no. Not the lobby bug. Yo, I should just like play a rank game in the meantime. I was gonna type this earlier, but I'm like so trolly at this point. Like I should just play a rank game, come back, and just see if they're ready. You know what I mean? Do I live in the Arctic? You got a problem? You got a problem with my fit, Gonzo? Those are fighting words, bro. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm not too hot, but I wasn't earlier. Actually, my hands are like fucking cold, honestly. Got hella AC pumping, but I'm starting to get a little warmer now, you know what I mean? Now that I got all these fucking layers on with the hat and shit, so it is a little bit different. And it looks like we got a new code, so yay. Hooray, hooray. I'm just gonna keep yapping until we start, honestly. I might as well just sit here and chill. How you guys doing tonight, chat? I know it's been a a slog to get this one started, but how are we feeling? Who do you guys got winning this one, honestly? Because I'm not too sure who I got in this one. I don't really know too much about either of these teams. I know Milo a little bit, and I know Kev, but I don't really know a whole lot of other people in this one, as I do believe, wow, we actually are getting things started, so I don't know. I can put up a poll real quick and see who you guys got. I probably should have done that earlier while I was out here yapping and stuff. Let me put a poll up. Let me see who you guys are favoring. I'm just curious about these type of things. It's usually like whenever I put this is like whoever has more fans in the chat or people of the org, you know what I mean? But like, it's still fun to do, you know what I mean? Doesn't really matter too much to me. I'm such a bad typer. All right, let me put that one up. I'll put that one up for a while. You guys can vote for that one. Yeah, hoodie and jacket on. And to be fair, it's like not that warm out. I'm not in like a hot part of the US, you know what I mean? So it's like not that warm out. What is it right now? It's like 70. I mean, like it's pretty cold in here right now, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I could probably take this big ass jacket off, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what's up, Delusions? How you doing, man? I'm just stripping live on cam. I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking this fucking hat off. My head is already warmer than my body, and I've been wearing that thing for like 5 minutes. I can't wear that anymore. Here, I'll put on a different hat for you. How about that? We'll compromise. We'll compromise. I got you with the secondary. I got a fuck ton of hats in that corner, and it looks like we are actually starting this time. No draw, and hopefully this is right. We'll see. I don't know if this is the case or not. We'll see. I hope no reset cheese. I hope no problems. I'm crossing all of my body parts at the moment. You guys can't see it on cam, but trust me, all of them are firmly crossed at the moment. We're finally ready to get things underway. An hour of waiting all for this, and it's Kev to start things off with the 3K. Make it 4 as well, as he just clean wipes the team to start things off. Great stuff from him. Mile, the last remaining member, and there's no way you're expecting him to be here. We'll keep on board with Kev for the moment. How many is he able to rack up here? Number 5 on the board already early on. The only one with a kill on his team so far. But still, great stuff coming out for the side of Reflex Vision here as they open things off with about 12 points. Not exactly the most points you're going to gain on P1 here. So this hill, not exactly irrelevant, but probably the most irrelevant hill on this map. Kind of how it is on every single P1 in Call of Duty. Mostly just contest time. I will say BO7 does have some money hills on P1, and Ruka, last bullet, gonna light up the corpse. Love to see it. The passion flowing through. Honcho gonna try and go through, but Ruka for the statue area. Can you make an impactful play? You do. You finally get that kill, and some windmill action going on. It's just gonna be up to Sashi in the back right now, having a slow start. Looking to try and anchor the spawns, but he's gonna need some help here in a moment. Waiting for his teammates, but his teammates have not arrived yet. They're getting cut down in transition. Milo does get a couple, though, but it's going to have to be more than that. Sashi with patience gets one, but surely going to fall here in the back. Turn and burn, not good enough, and so far it has been Reflex off the opening break, thanks to Kev's 5 spree, and, well, it was crazy as he went on a 5 spree, and then 0-5 since then, so how quickly the tables can turn, but so far Reflex, the rest of the team, has entered. It's going to be Supa with 4 before falling, and that is a beautiful P2 hold. So far, so good, and, well, to answer your question, technical, it's a mix of console and PC players, I'm sure. I didn't exactly see who's on, but for the competitive scene in Call of Duty, you can play on whatever platform you want. As long as you're on controller, it doesn't matter. Console probably has the disadvantage with the frames that you're not going to get. You're limited to 120, but you can definitely still shoot straight. I've seen some demons on console for sure. Public Enemy gonna now touch the P3 time. They have a decent setup, but Kev looking to play spoiler here. He does get a double kill, but it's still gonna be a lot more required from the rest of his team, as spawning out toward P2. Not exactly ideal, because you do need to push forward on the other side for the next hill, so it's gonna be up to Reflex to try and make the break happen. Kev on the time, but short-lived. Now Supa needs to try and win this 1v1. That's a huge gunfight, actually. That should flip. Actually, not quite able to. The rest of his team spawning out, and he is quickly dealt with. So good stuff from Public Enemy here. They've stabilized after going down early on into a hole. Now take the lead, heading into new. But they gotta be wary. Nobody really on P4 as of yet. Honcho getting a nice double kill. Still not out of the woodwork yet. The spawn's still parallel back here. Honcho does have some reinforcements, but he doesn't need them. Does it himself. And now Reflex Vision on the money hill time here on P4. Looking to try and soak the rest. Is Kev gonna be pushing out from the front. The side door here. Mars with a huge win. Shuts down some sloppy shots from Kev there. Looking to push forward himself. This is a break that is going to be required here for Public Enemies, I do believe. You can't allow them to get all the rest of this time, especially spawning so close. It can be hard to try and do, but Ruka with a nice 2, 13 and 7. Had a little bit of a slow start, but coming alive here at the end of the first rotation. AR in hand, doing his thing, 3 before falling, and despite all that, it has been Reflex. I mean, they've held down P4 decently well here. Pretty back and forth, I will say, in the contested time, so good looks for Public Enemy, but still, I mean, Reflex, you cash in on those spawns, man. Ever so important. And we head back to our P1. A hill where you can get a decent amount of time if you overslay, I would say. I've seen, you know, early on in the year, it was Atlantis. I remember that team doing a great job of just pushing out cuts on both sides. Kind of like Milo, or kind of like Ruka's doing right now. Being able to slay them off spawn over and over. This is the best way to try and set up for P1 as long as you have somebody blocking. But look at this. Supa gonna spawn out because of that situation, I do believe. Might have taken a route. Didn't exactly see, but regardless, he's behind enemy lines, being an annoying thorn, and he's gonna get a double up, and that's the flip coming through. And that is the risk of pushing out that far for Public Enemy there. You risk the spawn flip for P2, and we'll see if that's gonna be a costly mistake or not. 60, the last one alive, and he's gonna fall, so maybe not gonna matter too much in the end. Mars already through, but he can't win the initial, so still, Reflex gonna stay alive for the moment. Curious how the comms of Public Enemy are gonna be sounding here. Let's go into an early listen in with them.
They're rapping, one rapping in the back.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm playing the credit. I'm playing credit.
I'm watching side. I'm watching side door.
One
There's one side door.
P1.
One side door. At least one side door.
You P stab.
Side door. Side door.
On the back,
Weak. Back door, me back door. Damn.
I'll go.
There's 2 in time. 1 outer, 1 inner.
Well, they're hitting P1. I'm gonna look P1.
Nade
stuns. Oh, there's one on stat. One already on stat. Just
P1 is dead. P1 dead.
Stat kind of weak.
Back weak.
You're last.
Yeah, you're challenging.
I'm with you right now. I'm with you. If he's challenging, he's dead. Have
One
one shot.
low.
One
There's
shot.
2 on time. At least 2.
There's 3 of them. 3 on time. 3 on time. I fucking missed all my bullets, dude.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, fuck yeah.
P1. Alright, let's
We
roll.
gotta be more coordinated with this.
Yellow, P.
He's one shot in the back there, dead.
One new. Yo, he's on new.
I see him. He's one shot dead. There's one more. They're all
hitting green. He's hitting green. Tunnel.
They're
spawning on your yellow. Tunnel dead.
Yellow.
I was hitting the mute field, bro.
Yo, I just got snaked so fucking hard. This fucking weirdo.
I'll go.
I'm heady.
I'm head route. I'm hitting boat. One on boat. Yo, one's your tunnel. Wait, no, he's
one shot down. Super all the way in the back, one shot.
What's that?
Yeah, they're just watching everything. One's on God heady too. There we go.
Not the listening with Public Enemy there, and well, maybe went into it listening at an unfortunate timing there, because Reflex, it has been all purple in the feed ever since we went into that listen, and now up 70 points heading into our money hill E4. They got this rotations, but a couple of players hitting through the front, and also Milo did get toward the back as well, trying to make a play, and he's able to find the first, so still not over for Reflex. Up quite a bit though, so we'll see if they're able to close it out on the P4. If we're gonna need to see some extended time, most likely. I mean, 60 seconds would have to be perfect, and already that time has elapsed. Let's go into a late listen in with Reflex Vision. See how they're common here as well.
No, behind you right now. Behind you right now.
Oh, yeah,
What's
come
that?
back.
What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that?
Take that. Come on, we're good.
Let's go. Reset.
You said sat?
Two. One holding the. One holding
Dark.
top.
I got one in dark.
Dark slow shit.
He's behind one bullet.
I'm dead. No, sat.
Dead.
Nice, good kill. One on side, or one on time. Keep your shit. Last time you see. Nice, good kill.
One more.
Last
Last one, Milo. Last one, Milo.
He's
Yeah,
one.
push.
One shot.
Ape it.
No, I got grenaded.
I'll go.
Set up new if you can.
I still won. I'm here. We're good.
Maybe too far.
I got
nice,
one
good
dead.
kill.
One dead.
One's old right now. One's old. I don't roll.
One
Stay
dead.
down if you can.
One behind us.
He's dead.
Let's shoot. I'm on.
Nope, on point.
Find a
No.
piece of.
Two.
Telling time. One on blue.
Yeah.
Blue lobby right now.
Yeah, blue lobby. Let's go blue lobby.
I'm trying to flip.
I'm on yellow. I spawn yellow.
They got 3 watching me. I got 3 on me.
I'm landing.
One more in the back. One's front.
Yeah, they're watching left side.
What's the time?
You're shooting bodies. It's crazy, Milo. Okay.
And you heard it there in the listening, calling them crazy for shooting bodies, but it has been a good comeback from Public Enemies, I must say. I mean, they were down 70 to 80 points here and now bring it within 15 as we head toward P2 here. Reflex do finally get on the time for a moment, but P1 is not the prize. It's going to be this P2 hill and potentially a P3 ending as well, with the score lines getting so close at the tail end here. And maybe Public Enemy starting to gather some momentum, but it has seemed like the response for either team that has held them has been pretty solid so far. No real spawn flips on the money hills in the back so far, and it's going to be Reflex with the setup. How long can you hold this? You just need 40 more seconds to end the game, but Public Enemy know they need to try and contest heading in from the front. They've gotten shut down so far. It's going to have to be a coordinated effort with the shots, with the grenades here. And off the opening break, it's going to be Honcho shutting down the first, and they have the reinforcements. They have the wave to support. Supa from the side, getting a couple of tags in, but it's going to be Mars surviving for the moment, but quickly expelled. And if you can contest this long enough, your Public Enemies, you're going to be guaranteed a next hill, but you need a couple of seconds more of contest time to get to that 250 threshold here. 20 more for the win. Reflex can still win it here. Just need to shut down one more wave of kills after this, and they're going to call game here. 60 pushed out toward the statue area, gets another one. Teamwork on point for Reflex, and with that, they even got the rotation coming in toward New as well, and it's not going to be enough here. Uncontested, the knife's coming on in, but Honcho already rotated. He's already here, and you've got to win him on this gunfight immediately here, and it's not going to happen. Milo, the last one, going to be able to touch, and he cannot do it. 250, 205. Yeah, and Caster cursed on both the comms. Yeah, no, unfortunately, that does happen more often than you guys would think, honestly. It's going to be the side of Reflex taking map number 1 here by a decent margin. I will say, you know, they had a decent lead in both a couple of those hills got chained the other direction. They were able to capitalize on it. They'll take the map number 1 after a long break. They were the team that was hotter in the slang. They were able to get it done there. Good maps coming through from Honcho toward the tail end, as well as Deef 28 and 22 with almost 2 minutes of hill time as well. So we're going to head to that raid S&D here in just a bit, but I mean, a good start from Reflex there. Not checked. You could kind of hear the energy in the listen, and despite, you know, maybe a little bit of a deficit in the scoring department, it seemed like they were still incredibly locked during the listen. You can kind of hear the difference between the teams there as we go to our raid up next, and we'll see if the side of Public Enemies can answer back in a big way on this S&D coming up next. So we will be right back, I promise this time, guys, with that S&D map number 2. Actually, it looks like we are straight up loading in immediately here, so I'm actually not going to send us to a break. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to keep it rocking here. Raid S&D, and we'll see. I mean, Public Enemies, they have a chance to try and strike back here, but they're going to need to try and lock it in. Wasn't exactly the best map out of them. Started off pretty slow, but it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish here. We'll see if they got the finishing touch or not, as we are already on into this S&D. And it will be Reflex on the offense to start things off. Just going to be up to Mars. The E-sub coming in, and he strikes first. First blood going your way if you're Public Enemies. That's a good sign, and Well, he's going for more here. A little risky, smokes out, and Reflex thinking about backing down now. 2 players here for Public Enemies left to defend. And Deef's gonna get the answer back here. Sashi on the head glitch. Gotta be careful not to get your head ripped clean off. Multiple angles of approach, and look at where 60's at. Stun's gonna be off the mark, so they're not gonna know he's here, and Ruka just chilling mid-map. Waiting for the rat back. They have Milo watching his front as well, and well, A is kind of wide open for the taking, but Reflex still committing toward this B bomb site, however, very slowly. Time dwindling down. 60 going for the bomb plant here. Sashi catches one in transition though, and that's going to allow 60 to try and get active, go for the trade here, but actually not. He's going to lay the rock. Deef watching the side window, and as soon as he plants this, they're going to know exactly where he's at. Can you get the trade? It looks like you might be able to mid-map. Milo gets it. 1v3 now, 1v2. Or Deef in this situation. He rips the second one. Now you just got to play the time. Milo, you have to chase. And this is a round that all comes down to timing. Deef for a couple of kills already here, but are you reading the pressure in the back? You're not, and it's going to be Milo getting the final kill there. That got incredibly close. Deef almost made the ace clutch happen. Just a bad timing. Milo with plenty of time to get that defuse off. Great stuff coming through. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tech. They better load it immediately after 45 minutes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And guys, if you are just joining us, Reflex did win that first map on Colossus here. Public Enemies looking for a bounce back here in the search. And so far it will be Public Enemies striking first. Came down to a 1v1 and a very close affair thanks to a nice attempt from Deef. We'll see what Public Enemies now has on the offense here. Pressure toward Laundry, and you gotta be careful here. This bullets go through the wall like paper. And Deef lucky to have his life still. Milo in a kind of a precarious position here with an AR, and he's gonna get baited out of his socks. A huge win from 60 there. And now a chance for Reflex on the retake. The bomb still hasn't been dropped yet, and that's gonna favor the Vision as well. Another win coming through from Honcho, and now this just leaves up to Sashi. 1v4 so far out of the play, and bomb almost uncollectible in the spot it has been dropped in. And 60 playing insurance, playing in this rat off angle here. I doubt Sashi is going to clear this. Not a whole lot of time left either. Sashi does get a freebie back. 60 disciplined enough not to go for the wild goose chase. And what do you do now if you're Sashi? Just running out of time, out of options. It's going to have to be a miracle at this point. And it won't be granted. Reflex, answer back. 1-1 so far. Defense reigning supreme so far. Deef having a good start. 4-1 for him, and we'll see if that trend continues. I thought I saw a sniper in the pregame warm-up earlier before the reset came in, but looks like nothing so far for either of these rosters. Curious if we're going to see that at all. I know a lot of teams, they don't prioritize the sniper at all. They just prefer to get into the action, and that can be a decent play if you're not super comfortable on it, but that is a route from Kev. Unfortunately, too wide. It's going to get shut down. My low 3 HP, and again, somehow, the kill doesn't go through from the wall bangs. And that might just be kind of the information gap. We see a lot of top teams, they're able to convert those wall bangs like it's nothing. Smoke's going to go down. Mars going to check it. Nothing home. And that should signal some alarm bells to Public Enemy here that the rotate is on in, but I don't know if you're expecting how fast this rotate is actually going to come out. Nacho, though, caught between a rock and a hard place, is going to get cleaned up. Super Deef, no! No, Super Deef! You gotta win those ones. Back turn gets turned on. 60, though, with the bomb plant and the 3 spree. If he clutches this round, not only will that be a huge round for momentum, but also closing in on those streaks as well. And I mean, he just has to play the clock here. Ruka and Milo, they're looking for him, but they have not spotted him. Finally, Milo's going to get some information, but time dwindling down. You only have 15 seconds left on the clock here. 60 going for the chow. Does he get traded? He does. One shoulder away from clutching that round, really. If he just played the clock a little bit longer, that probably could have been his. But not to be. A dangerous game. Public Enemies are playing. They did get it done, though. Yeah, technical's calling rush strats. I agree. I want to see a fast A-bomb plant. Let's see it. I do like me some fast bomb strats. I've always been a fan of those. I feel like they can work more often than you would think. Especially if an opponent is not prepared for it. We haven't really seen a super fast strat yet. At least one that has worked out. I mean, you know, Mars did get that first blood on the last fast strat that we saw from Reflex. So it stopped it before it could really start. But we'll see if that's going to be the case here. Is it's going to be some bullets firing down here. And Mars going for a route toward ring. He's going to eat a bullet. Backed down, though, and looks like maybe a potential reroute coming through. Kev spots one in mid. He says nope. Sashi's going to get the trade in toward kitchen, but maybe bit off a little bit more than was needed there. Gets traded himself, and now it's going to be a 2v2 situation. Ruka going for the reach shell here, and he gets another one. Honcho gonna get dropped as well, and now just left to the def, man. Is he going to drop that super def on him? Another 1v2, but don't count this guy out. He's going to spot both of them, though, and he needs to get on out of here. He knows it, but too little, too late on that adjustment. That's the power of sticking together as a team right there. The team shots come in. They capitalize on the positioning. And Ruka will clean up the damage from Mars there. Yeah, welcome to Group C. You're not wrong, Deadpool. No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. For everybody in chat right now, this is probably, besides like top tier challengers and stuff like that I've casted before, this is probably like my favorite to cast because you have absolutely no idea what the hell you're gonna see. You're gonna see some absolute nonsense, some crazy stuff, some turn and burns. It's actually so entertaining to watch. I'm not gonna lie. So far, it has been Public Enemies, though. I mean, getting it done in the last couple of rounds. Making some solid adjustments. Well, that nade needed some adjusting, Sashi. Let me tell you, the shoulder, not quite enough. And thankful he's not going to drop to his own nade there. Kev for the first one, Honcho for the cleanup. And it's looking like a Reflex round yet again. Ruka gonna lay the, or gonna be in the 1v4. 60 gonna lay the rock, and this round is all but over. Ruka on a 5 spree, though. If he could play this streak, that would be beneficial, so maybe just play your life here. Play some off angles. And try and cash in on the Hellstorm missile. Honcho just going for shoulders, and they know he's just playing for streaks. If you could shut him down, that would be beneficial for sure. And I want to see Reflex play us a little bit more together here. They are a little separate, and yeah, isolated gunfights lead to kills going left and right, no trades. And if you're a little bit closer, you could be able to trade Ruka and Kitchen. And yeah, now 60 thinking better of this chow here. Doesn't want to go for it. Ruka on 6, and now just 1 kill away at the start of this next round for a Hellstorm. So we'll see if he's able to earn it. If he does, that would be super beneficial for the Public Enemies here. Is this like super lowers? Group C is like, I think Diamond and below, I believe. I'm not sure how it works in this league, but that's usually how it goes. It's like Diamond 2 and below, I think, or Diamond 3 and below. Something like that, yeah. Gonzo, I think Gonzo's right. I think it's Diamond 3 and below. Which, you know, it's not like they're horrible, but, I mean, compared to some of the other people I've seen, it is definitely a dip. And there's a lot of disparity in Group C as well, just because it's Diamond 3 and below, so you have all the other people as well. Not just Diamonds, but Platinums, Golds, you know, Silvers even sometimes. So there's a lot of wiggle room with the teams. So you see a lot of crazy stuff happening, for sure. For sure. And a crazy play as well from Public Enemy. Just ran through the A-bomb site, no bomb in hand, and they just full sent it. Interesting strat as well. They drop bomb mid-map, and now they're going to have to go retrieve it. Milo thinking about it, but he's only able to get 26 HP, and if he can get out, this would actually be huge, but getting chased down does get traded eventually. Honcho gonna spot one toward mid, thinking about going for the chow, but where did they reposition is gonna be the question. He's got his knife in his hand, not exactly ideal. Now leaves Kev in a horrible situation. 1v2, still clutchable for sure. With low time, you should have a pretty good idea that B is gonna be on the cards, but Kev thinking that they're gonna chase, but no. Public Enemies restrain themselves, they make a heads-up play, and now leave Kev in a horrible situation. Not only is B probably harder to retake than A, but you kind of have to clear a bunch of different angles. It kind of depends on where they plant, to be honest. Oh, and Kev actually got past. I don't think they saw him here. Mars breaking all the freaking windows, though, is going to alert his presence, and Kev gets the first, but low time. Sashi, do you go for the chow? You just need to check the bomb once, and this round should be yours here, and yeah, Sashi, wisely so, backs down, waits for the time to expire before going for the rechow. Doesn't matter. Sashi getting the damage, getting the round. Public Enemy up by 2. Two rounds away now from closing it out for Public Enemies, and Reflex, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't loved what, whoa. I haven't loved what I've seen, but what was that from Sashi? I'm not sure if that was turning it up and then turning it quickly back down, or if this guy is actually playing on max sensitivity. It looks like he actually is playing on. I'm gonna go on board with Sashi. I'm just gonna see where he goes with this route. Looks like he's gonna get super active on this one. 20 cents or something. We'll see if he's able to make a play here on the pinch. Nothing so far, and it looks like maybe a pinch toward mid. Mars back toward basketball. That is a crazy chow to go for, and now Sashi with the max sensitivity can't quite get it done, and that is where the sensitivity can bite you, is those close quarters engagements. And it's going to be everybody falling. Public Enemies for the retake, and I'm not sure if I love that post-plant setup or Reflex there. I feel like they could have just played toward bedroom and just played shoulders. It's difficult when you have players toward Tiki isolated as well, but you just got to play the insurance policy there. Good retake from Public Enemy, and now 1 round away from tying our series up here and extending to guarantee that we'll see a map 4. Reminder, best of 5 series. And honestly, with how late things started here, we might be looking at a 2-hour best of 5 here. What's up, Kryptonite? Oh yeah, Kryptonite. Who won that? I was watching your game, but I didn't see who won it. I missed the map 5. Who won that one? Yeah, I need a sense command for Sashi for sure. Look at this aggressive play on the defense, though. I do love this coming through. Sashi does get through, able to get trade out 1. Honcho for the answer back, and Honcho toward outer ring. Is he going to be able to win this one as well? Knows the player right above him, and that lower sense can't pay dividends. Now just up to Ruka in the 1v2. 8 kills to his name, but it's going to have to be 2 more. Otherwise, Reflex will survive to see another round here. He does have the bomb, which is beneficial here. Not exactly in the best spot, though. Yeah, didn't love that laydown spot. That really only benefits the player toward ring. They have head glitches. They have cameras to hit you with. It will be another one. Reflex survive. Can they hold on? 3 more required. And Public Enemies, what do you hit us with now? It was a fast defense from Reflex that kind of caught you off guard. How do you respond here? It's been a lot of B, I'm not going to lie, from Reflex this S&D so far. We haven't seen a ton of A from them. Will they continue with the B playbook? Or will they mix it up here? Looks like back to basics we go. Mars the only one currently here, but I mean, with Sashi just clearing mid, this allows them to get a super active Mars. You got to be careful here. Super Deep's going to spot you in the water. Honcho gets another one as well, and it all falls apart here. Ruka with the answer back, but the immediate trade, and that is the aggression I wanted to see out of Reflex here. Not toying with their food. They'll finish it off and get another round here as well. Inching closer now. And it's Honcho now on 11. Matching that pace we saw from Ruka. Can you keep it going? This is going to be a pivotal round. This might just be for the game here as well. Honcho, if you can not only stay alive, get some streaks, potential as well, or you just shut down everything if it goes round 11 here, but you need to survive this round. It's going to be a B-stack from both teams. They know exactly what Public Enemies is going to do before it even starts, though, but Milo opens things off with the first. Wallbang coming through. And now, if you're Public Enemy, you got the numbers advantage. You're going to wrap it back. Reflex, how do you respond to this? Because this is going to be a quick bomb plant toward A. You got Honcho right below you, though. Did Ruka hear that reload? Looks like maybe not. No bomb plant as of yet. But it's going to go down now. 3v4 in the retake for the map here. Milo for another one. Last two players trying to retake toward Laundry. Supa going to go for the chow here, and it's going to be Mars ripping the third. Supa for the 1v4. Nothing to be done about that. Public Enemies. They're going to take the map 2. They'll guarantee the map 4 here. They will survive the SND, and honestly, kind of a sloppy affair, really, from both teams here. I did like the adjustments we saw late from Reflex, but I feel like it was really just Public Enemies just executing their game plan a little better in that one. And SND, hey, it wins championships. We'll see if it's going to be needed or not, if we do go toward that map 5 or not here. Good stuff from Honcho, but it was enough. Ruka and crew got it done in the end there, and we're going to head to that Den Overload. The standard, I feel like, for Overload in BO7. We've seen this one all year long, and we're going to see it yet again here in just a bit. I'm going to send it to a quick break this time while I have an opportunity to catch my breath. So we'll be back with that Overload here in just a bit. Welcome back to map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied up at 1 here. Reflex taking the hard point, Public Enemies taking the search, and well, both maps pretty relatively close, I would say, in their own way. I feel like the search may be a little bit closer than the hard point, but it has been a pretty back and forth series thus far, and this probably is going to be the make or break here on the Overload. I feel like it typically ends up being that case. If you win the Overload, you do usually end up winning the series. It just depends on momentum, and it can be a swing mode for a good reason. So far, it has been Public Enemies, though. Won a couple of gunfights here. Gonna have the device in hand, but not a whole lot of progression up the map. I say that, though, and Sashi somehow able to slip the gap here. You win this gunfight. This is probably for the first one here, and gunfight 1, but the slow approach from Rooker here. He's not gonna be able to get past this gap as of yet, but it doesn't matter. Everybody gonna drop. Milo picks it up, and that'll be the first one early on here. In my last game of golf, oh my god, I don't even remember the last my last game of golf tech was probably a long time ago. I'm not even sure. I probably around 90. I would, if I had to get, I usually I don't play a whole lot of 18 anymore, I'm not gonna lie. When I usually play 9 now. I haven't played 18 in a bit. Last time I played 18, I think it was like around 90, but not too bad, honestly. You know, I'm not the most horrible golfer, but that was a while ago now. I haven't golfed in like a year at least. I should have done it this summer, but unfortunately, not gonna happen for me. Just a non-golfer nowadays. Public Enemy do strike for the first one though, but 3 dead, and now a chance for Reflex on the flip side though. But look at this position from Milo. Sneaky man in the corner, able to get 1, but gets shut down. Is that gonna be enough delay time for the reinforcements to arrive? Kev wins 1, 60 wins 1, and it is not. Reflex striking first here. And I do kind of want to go to a Reflex listen-in early on here. They dropped the S&D. How are you going to be able to bounce back in this one? Let's go into the comms with the Reflex vision here.
We're good. Yo, I'm pushing through. Somebody grab ball.
I'm watching behind you.
Tree. He's on tree.
Good.
Good kill.
No,
Milo, little room.
Nice, good kill. Grab that. Nobody's there.
Okay.
No, Spotty catches.
Come.
Yep.
Yeah, he's on ball. Tree. He's on tree right now.
Oh, he's on a tree. He's crouching. Two there.
Outer. Back up.
All three there. There's 3 in front.
That might wrap.
Watch out right now. He's landing slow.
I'm playing on this one.
Dead.
What?
That's 3. Take it.
Go. Dead.
Nice, good.
That's
win.
4.
Shit. Nice. Go.
There's two there.
He's half.
One close right.
Oh, yeah, you
Take it.
No,
Go.
behind. He's armory.
What?
No way. My bad, I said that. You got 2 on.
No, what? Oh, he's looking to the
There's
front.
2 there. 3.
Oh, they're aping.
So
way.
They got it.
It's all good.
No
It's all
way, bro.
It's all good.
Damn, we're good.
It's all
Come on.
I'm going broken.
We're here.
No.
One mid cut.
Arch. He's broken right now.
And then one bottom you.
He's laying down. Can't lock in. Kev.
No, you're good. Come on.
Oh, hey, push up already.
Dead.
Oh, nice. Go
Behind
behind.
us.
Not to listen in with Reflex vision there. Unfortunately, didn't let one through, and 60 might have had one of the most awkward exchanges I've ever seen. Just parallel running next to a player the entire time, and then finally realizes that they're there, and unfortunately not able to clean that one up, I don't believe. That was the longest gunfight of all time, and well, during the meantime, Public Enemy is able to get a second one on the board here. We'll get shut down for the third in less than a minute on this half, but still plenty of time in our second half for Reflex to get things going. Maybe a little bit of rough start in the slaying for them, as it has been Public Enemies off to a decent start here. Sashi wins another one, but the drone gonna get wrapped on the other side of the map, so potentially a good play. We'll see if that ends up being the case here, but look at where Kev is at here, and Mars tried to make the cutoff happen, but the reinforcements were too early on that approach, and now we get things back to parity, so probably looking at maybe 1 potential score before the half ends here, and Milo gonna get the trade on 1, and it might be Public Enemies with that chance. With the trade on outskirts, he gets a double kill here. Hold up, still not out of the woodwork yet. Reminder, we do have that extension time if it comes down to it, but the defense has been solid. Super Def not letting that one go. And the extension time will go to Reflex. Reminder, 30 seconds on the clock if you're the last person to have the device in the end here. So if they die, the round will end though. So you just need to kill Super Deef here. We'll see if they can do it. The path has been cleared. The path has been cleared, but Ruka clears it right on back. 3-piece to call the half there. Solid defense from Public Enemies there. Ruka playing great, doing his thing. Still a 1-score game though, and a lot of time left to make a play happen. Public Enemies having a great start though. Everybody frying, everybody positive, and that has been the difference maker so far. Honcho having a tough one right now at 8-17. Looking at him and Kev, really everybody. Other than 60, they turned it up into the slaying column, and you know, Honcho was having a great search as well, so to see him struggle in the overload, a little surprising here. But, I mean, only down 1 score, so you can definitely turn your game around right here, right now, and it's going to be a couple dead for the Public Enemies here as Milo does get an answer back onto 2, and that allows Kev to get into the couches, as well as 60 to hit this in crazy deep route. But look at where the drone is at. Sashi just running it straight to the goal line here. They forgot about Sashi. He's going to get the third one for absolutely free there. Good start from Public Enemies, and yeah, Reflex making a mistake off the opening. And I'm curious how the comms of Public Enemies are going to be sounding here after that crazy capture. Let's go into a listen-in with them.
I'm going out. I'm broken again. I'm broken again.
Okay. He's on window. Dojo window weak. One shot.
I have ultimate. I have ultimate.
Let me get trophy down. Let me get trophy down.
I still have ultimate. Do we have all 4? Do we know where all 4 is?
Yo, 2 close 10. 2 close 10. 1 and 10.
They're so weak. So weak in dojo. So weak in dojo. 210 side. Milo, rotate.
Milo, go. Cut it off, bro.
Yeah, I fucking didn't have enough ammo. I missed my
I'll
bullet.
go. Just go, let's go.
I have a health storm we can work off of. I have a health storm we can work
What's
off of.
on bomb.
Kevin, our spawn.
Yep, he's still in spawn. I'm ironed up, but I don't see him. He ran away. He might have ran up to top broken.
Yeah, one's in P2.
There's one in our
Going
spawn.
out, front P2. Oh, he got me, bro. He's in window. He's going out right now.
In our P2 already. He's outer P2.
I'm just running back.
In couch. Couch dead.
One shot dead. One more dead.
That's 3.
Looking for 1.
No, he's in P2. Last one in P2. He's dead.
I'm running.
Nice.
I'm pushing out mid. I'm taking space mid. One's mid. Fuck, he saw him.
Okay, I'm running up a B. He's gonna be mid. He's gonna be mid. He's gonna try and go behind us.
I don't know what you're doing,
We can clear this out front real quick. There's one here. I got it. No, it's right there.
No, he's 1 shot. Nice.
It's right there.
One more.
Nice. Good fucking shit. Good shit. I have health
One more serve somewhere.
Server weak. There's two bottom server. 2 there.
Okay, I'm watching mid. I have all
Alright, you got me
mid.
serve.
I'm broken. I have all mid.
He's their tree. He's going serve right now. He's going serve.
Shit
What the fuck,
on.
Milo?
Yo, when you grab ball, go right. I'm not
In our spawn. He went top broken.
Yeah, he's top broken. He ran out.
Yep. He's still back up on. Fucking shit on.
Top blue on P1. 2 on P1. 2 P1.
Top blue.
And those are some spicy comms from Public Enemy. You heard the oopsie there. I know I did. Forgot they were in a listen-in real quick, but that can happen sometimes. Sashi able at the goal line to stop that one from going through, and might be able to actually run this one. But Honcho is there in the nick of time. Spawners would have been probably there on the portal regardless, and Reflex with 2 minutes left need 2 scores to send us to OT here. And it seems like they've been trying over and over to slam this A portal, but could potentially hit a route here if they're so inclined. They just need to take a little bit more time, I feel like, on this approach, and they've been rushing maybe a little bit. 60 delaying for the moment, gets 2, but not going to be enough, as so far it has been Public Enemies just out slaying on this map, doing their thing. And now just needed to delay a little bit more. We'll see if that's going to be the case, if they're able to extend this one. If you're Reflex here, it's going to be a tough effort regardless of how you do it. Mars pushing up, gonna absolutely gun somebody in the window. See you later, Honcho. Drone resetting toward mid-map is honestly perfect, ideal situation for Public Enemy here. All you gotta do is play the timing, and Milo has been chilling in this top broken area pretty much this entire game, I would say. He's just been having a great old time up here, to his heart's content, just having a little cigar up there, a glass of brandy. Just patrolling mid-map, and with less than a minute now, Reflex, you really need to try and push the pace, get them in the trap. And honestly, audibling this one toward B is probably your best bet. I talked about it a second ago. I think this is probably the only real plan you have here to try and shut it down. They're not going to catch the timing. 45 now on the clock. And reminder as well, for those that aren't familiar, I'm not sure if they've set the rules up this way, but I believe after the changes to CDL, you do not get that extended time with the drone in the second half. For whatever reason, I don't know why that change was a thing. So Reflex are going to have to do this in, I think, 30 seconds now. They're going to need 2 scores, and it's looking unlikely. You have a couple of players toward mid, and somebody's going to have to backtrack to grab the drone. Nobody in position right now. Hellstorm is dropping as well. I believe from Milo here. He gets credit for 2, and it might be the 3rd as well. Gets the hat trick, and that'll be the map here. Everybody falling, and Public Enemies taking the overload. Doing their thing in this respawn, and they'll guarantee the 2-1 edge as we head toward our map 4. And yeah, like I was saying, the timer does just end now, despite if you have the drone or not. Didn't matter. Would have had to have been 2 scores regardless for Reflex, and Public Enemies answer back with a huge hard point, or overload, I should say, heading into hard point now on this Scar. And, well, I mean, the AR is coming to play. Milo having himself a map right there, 31 and 20. I mean, to be fair, he was kind of just ironing, top broken, not a whole lot of movement, but, well, hey, if you're just going to run in front of him, he'll take that all day long. A good one from 60, but a rough one from the rest of the crew there. As you can see, some rough stat lines, really. Honcho kind of surprising me after a huge takeover performance in the Search and Destroy. Just kind of dropped the ball in that one. Looking at him in the hard point to turn things around here, and we'll see if they're going to be able to do so. Like I said, Scar coming up here next, and you know, anything can happen on a Scar. I've seen some crazy endings on Scar for sure in the past, and I'm not sure if that'll be the case in this one or not, but you never know. As it's going to be 2-1 now for Public Enemies, excuse me. As we're going to send it to a quick break, and we'll find out if we're going to need to see that Hacienda map number 5 or not. Reflex, do or die time. We'll be right back to find out. And we are back with map number 4 here. And what could be the final one in the series. Public Enemies up now 2-1 after dropping the first hard point here. But Reflex, I mean, hey, decent in the first map on the HP. Can they replicate that same performance here? But it's going to be tough because they got outside pretty consistently in that overload in the last map here. Going to need to step up the slaying in a big way to start this map off here, especially on a map like Scar where the ARs, they got to be on point. Well, last time around, I feel like the ARs for Public Enemies were just shooting better, and you can see it in the kill feed so far to start things off here. Ruka able to get one and another one through the wall there before getting taken down. Early time going red despite Reflex having the spawns, but with that double kill from Kev, they will get back on the time. And I mean, still Public Enemies in a decent spawn trap situation. It's just Milo that's able to get out, and he's gonna have to backtrack to help out here. Able to get one and a second one somehow there. Nice team shots coming through. Huge double kill, and now Public Enemies, they're firmly out of this back green area. Can soak the new time, and it's gonna be up to Reflex to try and get this break going here. A couple of kills going your way, and they will make that break happen immediately. So good stuff on the reflip as well. Get them on out back toward green, and it's the Reflex chance to try and get something done here on P2. A lot of time to fight over, and this is one of the money hills on this map for sure. I feel like P2, we often see the game swing on this hill I feel like almost every single time. It's such a hard hill to break, and rarely do I see this hill get incredibly mixy. That's usually only when nades and tax usage is very, very good, I feel like, from the teams, is when we see mixiness happen, but it can be a tough hill to break if you don't have that in your back pocket here. But Public Enemies will get back on the time. As the time does dwindle down, we're going to head toward new, and it's going to be this huge 1v1 on plane. Deef need to try and win this one, but it's going to be Ruka with the better iron, the better start. 7 to start things off from Ruka, as everybody firing from Public Enemies. Don't exactly have the rotation, though. It's just Ruka here. He's going to try and stay alive, but he has a player right on top of him. And apparently, Kev didn't see him. To be honest, that's a hard read to make a reality here. And oh my, Ruka almost able to gun him top green as well. And players all over the damn place. Nobody really has a side as of yet. With those couple of kills, it will be Public Enemies toward blue, but Reflex, you got to be careful of mid-cut as well. Milo looking to try and make a play happen, but he just missed his opportunity. Reflex on the point yet again. So, I mean, it's kind of a tug-of-war so far. No team has really had a super consistent foothold, other than maybe you could argue that P1 for Public Enemy off the opening break here, but, I mean, the slaying has been kind of all over the place for Reflex so far. Pretty tough start for Deep at 1-9, 1-10 now. Looking at him to turn it up, but, I mean, despite that, you know, and Honcho as well, despite that, I mean, they're still only down about 15 points, so, I mean, has to be a little bit more consistent, I feel like, from the kills from Public Enemy going forward, and they have a chance to do it now. They got all the kills, they got the setup on P4, they got the time, they just need to watch the crosses, and just, I mean, play as a team here. Just get the team shots on end, and with that 3 dead, that is exactly what you wanted to see if you're a fan of this roster here. Honcho going for the hero play, but not going to get rewarded with the cape. Will get taken down as well. Kev looking to try and make things mixy from the white wall area here. AR going to be headed toward the back. Might actually be able to kill Sashi off spawn. He will, but he's going to need some help. I mean, it's just been all red in the feed right now from Public Enemies. They have done a great job extending their lead here to a little over 50. And this is the stuff I was talking about. You needed to make sure you're guaranteeing hills like this. When you got the setup, you got a 60 a hill. At the very least, get 40. And they've done a great job. They might even get all 60, to be honest here. It has been a clinical approach. And yeah, I mean, just 2 players, really 3 players, not spawning. It's just Kev right now getting the kills. Reflex struggling immensely getting these kills in transition. But this is their chance. They spawned out. They got the rotation. Are you able to settle into this one and get some time here? They're going to rely on Deep in the back. He's going to get one player incredibly low. And actually, a teammate does clean him up in the end. But still, 2 kills going the other direction. That'll flip the spawns here. Public Enemies gonna spawn close. Kev trying to hold it together with duct tape, with some glue and some feathers, and he's gonna do just that. Jaeger out, and Kev having himself a map right now, but still gonna need his teammates to get involved here soon. Let's see what the comms of the side of Reflex Vision. See how they're comment.
Nice, good man.
We're good, we're good.
Nice.
No,
Watch me blend.
No, market.
Green.
Back market, back market.
Alright, I'm watching. I got top green.
Alright.
I'm not seeing nothing. 118.
I'm going now. He's on bottom.
Yep.
Good shit.
No, he's fucking sitting in
Why is my
one.
goodness semi-fire?
Where he at?
Old.
Mark.
Dead.
Nice, good one.
Okay.
That's two.
One more. Go. No, top green right now.
I'll try to kill him.
Top blue.
Top green not there.
I'm staying down. Somebody watch me make
No, top green.
Top green's half. One at a time.
No, there's one white wall, two white wall.
Is he still top green?
Yeah, top green. Good shit.
Naded. Fuck.
Nading time.
I'm taking her out.
I'm spawning green.
Maude.
One shot top blue.
Just
There's
stay
two
back.
of them, from blue.
I got you right.
One top blue. Yep. Fuck. Somebody get time.
Top dead.
That's three. Hot time. Mark your last, Milo.
No, he's half.
Dead.
Nice, good go. Get that time.
One time.
I'm starting a new. Kev, come with me.
Mark the one. Oh, make it.
Dead.
Nice.
Dead.
Shit. Go. Set up.
Top green, top blue, top blue.
I got time.
Two top blue, pushing red.
Alright, two top blue. One white wall.
Yeah, one in.
One white wall. Go look
We're
at
spawning
blue.
this
One
way.
blue.
No.
Behind you, blue.
Spawning out.
Go top. Go two.
He's fucking on truck.
Dead.
Behind me,
Dead.
bro.
One more, gents.
Not to listen in there from Reflex Vision. They sound pretty good, man. I mean, they started to make a comeback there. Kev was turning up, but now the rest of his teammates starting to get involved as well. You can hear the passion flowing through the comms. Down just about 30 now from what was a huge deficit to start things off here. But Public Enemy's right back in on the P2, looking to try and soak. But this has been a back and forth bear, a very mixy one. But with that kill, it should be going purple yet again. And this rotation is going to be huge here on the plane. There's P4 last time around. Public Enemies, they locked it down. And it's going to have to be playing up first here. And the flip can be very important. This hill time can be everything. Let's go into a listen in with the side of Public Enemies here as well.
He's literally still on our side.
He pushed, make up. We're gonna push. Time dead. I'm playing boat for a sec. I'm dead. Yeah. One's back boat.
Top blue, one white.
I have your plane.
Yeah, he's on boat right now.
I hit one from both. There's three front.
I'm helping.
Three front. I need help. He's pushing up.
I got
What?
you.
There's three front. They're
Push
pushing
up
up.
there.
They're all
One
pushing
on
up.
boat weak.
I'm trying to look mid.
I'm going back up the plane. I'm full. I'm going back up the plane. I see
Close on plane.
One dead. One more.
Oh, he jumped down on me. I'm fucking stunned.
He's dead.
Okay. Still
push
back up. Oh, we spawn blue.
Yep. I'm dead. They're spawning P5.
Another one green. Two green. Weak.
Guys, get ready for new. Keep these spawns. Get
Time
ready
wait.
for new.
Time's not challenging me.
So we still just give him that shot.
Yeah, low key, just give him it.
I'm native mid.
We have P5. We have this entire hold. Just keep this hold.
Yo, one's going through hut. He's gonna go deep.
Yeah, I
so
see
watch
him.
these two, yeah,
Nice.
good.
He's dead.
They're hitting me. One more dead.
That's three dead.
One on.
That's three
Weak,
dead.
one shot, white wall.
I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up.
Looking for handshot, white wall.
One's been cut. Two mid.
They might be going through pursuit. Watch the.
Top blue.
Yeah. Just nice.
One more.
They're
ATB
gonna spawn P2. They're gonna spawn P2 on you.
One shot front. One
They're all front with pursuit. Whoever
I'll
just
jump,
spawned in,
I'll
watch
jump.
P2.
One's two.
Still play wall.
There's three P2.
No way.
Okay, I got one of them.
One's gonna be top.
It's all good. We need to get the rest of this.
Deep white.
I'm dead.
Two. One back.
Dead.
Back door.
One shot. Oh,
I was
no
not one
shot,
shot.
bro.
One front door.
Okay, it's all good. Rotate new.
Yeah.
At the comms of Public Enemy as well. There is the gap. Still about 30 points. It's still Public Enemy with the lead, and they have this rotation for P5 as well. This is going to be a tough one to try and break, but I say that, and they're just going to win the gunfights from the front. Kev with a huge double again. It's Kev, the difference maker on this hill, but the spawns in the back are going to be close enough. Public Enemies, they will hold. So good stuff from them, and now they have a chance. They can win it on P5. You have to make sure you're getting as much contest time as you can to force it back to that P1 in mid again. If you're Reflex here, you cannot afford to let them get the rest of this. Otherwise, this series is over. Looks like the spawns actually are going to flip as well. So Public Enemies not prioritizing the spawns. They push out maybe a little bit too far there, and Public Enemies lose all the gunfights. So now a chance for Reflex to make things a little bit more costly here, as it's going to get incredibly mixy down the tail end here. If Reflex can lock down the rest of this, they're basically tied up, but they are in the unpreferred side. They are back in kind of the spawn trap in back green. 60, the only one out, and he has a big job ahead of him. Needs to try and cut them down in transition, but off the mark with those shots does weaken that player, and it'll help Kev get out as well. So good stuff coming through. Mars in mid, the last one remaining, and he's got a big job now. Everybody spawning in front of him. Can you try and close this one? He's gonna try and finesse, and he does. Wow, beautifully so as well. Stays alive for long enough, gets a kill in the meantime, but it matters not. 3 dead. Back and forth we go, and I called before this series started, it might not be a photo finish on P2. We might be seeing exactly what I thought might not happen here, as we are all tied up. P1 coming down here. Sashi with the Hellstorm, though, gets them off the hill for the moment, gets all 3 of them. Kev going for the chow, and that probably could have just stayed alive in a market. Goes and doesn't realize he can get killed from that angle there. 3 falling. Sashi with a huge streak down the tail end here. It's still not over, though. It's going to be guaranteed. Going toward P2, and guess who's already here? It's Deef. Deef and Honcho. The dynamic duo. What can you get done? Well, you get both the kills in transition here. Kev patrolling mid-maps. Not going to spot one on the pinch. And now 60 left to deal with it. It's actually a great spot for Mars to be in, but unfortunately just gets gunned. Just gets gunned in that position. Couple kills falling your direction. Spawns are going to be maintained in the blue, but that is a good start for Public Enemy. They just need 4 more seconds, and they're going to break on in. They're going to break on in. Sashi just staying down in the time. Ruka watching over him. 2 seconds is all that's required. Ruka's going to be in the time, but for how much longer can they hold? Reflex. Gotta get them off the point. 2 seconds is what they need. Reflex need 10. They can hold them here. Just 1 more wave of kills, and Honcho on the front end dealing with the first wave, and you can't touch the point. You're too late. It's Reflex with 2 seconds to spare. Clutching up in a big way. Oh my god. What a finish there. 250 to 248. And we're heading to map 5. A crazy hard point in the end, and Reflex do just enough to send us the distance there. What a crazy ending, and who would have thought a Scar going down to the wire? We've seen it time and time again. I went against my better judgment, and the comeback was on in after a pretty slow start from the team. They got their mojo back. Holy. Kev, I mean, the catalyst really, I feel like, especially on that P5, he doesn't go crazy on that P5. The spawns don't flip. You don't get a lot of that time. That comeback's not possible. So shout out Kev for making a huge play and guaranteeing that Hacienda. What a series, guys. I mean, we've been live for almost 2 hours at this point. Looks like we're going to eclipse that mark. Holy crap. Hacienda SND coming up next. The banger of a match to close us out. And it looks like, well, it looks like we're headed straight on it as well. Not wasting any time here. We wasted a little bit of time between map 3 and 4. It looks like they're going to start things off with a bang here on Hacienda to close us out. It's exactly what I wanted to see. I love it when I get what I want in a series. Oh, I'm rubbing my hands together. Craziness now. And if you remember back to map 2, that is where Public Enemy strived in the search and destroy on raid. It was a close affair, though. It wasn't like it was a decisive victory by any means. And Hacienda, I feel like, just by nature of how this map operates, a lot of crazy timings you can get on this map. So I feel like we're going to see a lot of clutch situations that might actually work out for people if you're able to slip the net. Honcho is going to get the first one on the offense, though. Rock is cleared. Milo, are you able to get the answer back? That laydown spot, not exactly the best, but it ends up getting him 1. Sashi and Ruka now on the retake. What do you do? I'm curious if Sashi is going to group up with his teammate or go all the way around. He has a sub, though, so not exactly ideal to go all the way around. One going to be spotted on the rock. And you're running out of time here. Stun. Going to be off the mark here. Sashi knows there's a player right next to him. Ruka goes for the chow on the other side, but Sashi can't win the other one. Now just left to Ruka, 15 on the clock, and as long as you don't scam, this is all Reflex here, and it should be. Ruka backing down, playing his life, knows there's no point shelling that. Play the streak, and, well, I mean, honestly, could have maybe played some exits, but better to not give them a kill, I guess you could argue, but clean stuff. Reflex. Get it done. Reflex starting things off strong on the offense. We'll see if that trend continues with offensive victories. Public Enemies, first turn at bat here. And I feel like I've liked what I saw from Ruka so far, but he has been last alive quite a bit. I'm not sure if that's maybe him playing on an island or if that's maybe his teammates going a little bit too fast. It can be tough to tell in Search and Destroy what the strats, what the calls are, just based on the minimap here, but looks like it's going to be a bang out. You got Honcho here toward the rock early on, but he's going to get cleaned up, and as well as Kev with that nade, a huge couple of kills going Public Enemy's way to start things off, and that should be an early bomb plant. Now it's going to be up to 60 in Supa, and, well, they have a job to do now. Smoke's going to get dropped, but that shouldn't matter too much. Both players toward mid. Gonna have to go through this door or around, and you got nades to spare here. Up to 60 now. Somehow in the smoke. Does actually sneak through, but not gonna matter too much. The Public Enemies. Enemy number 1 for a reason. They're gonna tie things up here. Group C COD is peak. Yeah, it is, guys. This is what you guys are missing. I'm telling you. You guys haven't seen some Group C COD action. You're in for a treat. You never know what the hell is gonna happen. Especially on a map like this, my god. Hacienda is probably one of the most unpredictable maps we have in our pool. And especially with Group C players playing it, you never know what the hell they're going to cook up. And so far, it has been 2 offenses. And I feel like we can see that sometimes on a map like this. It can be hard to defend if you don't know where the pressure is coming from. Speaking of pressure, Sashi under a ton of it will get taken down for the first one here. Early bomb plant as well, and with an early bomb plant on A, that basically guarantees you the round. Oh, this timing from Kev. The timing from Kev, oh, it could have been perfect there. I mean, it still might be, honestly. Catches a straggler, and that is the one you were missing. Second one's going to fall, and this is basically all but done now. Public Enemies have their work cut out for them, tremendously so. Milo going for the chow from outer, but it's not going to be enough. Ruka on a 5 spree, so keeps that spree alive from the previous round. Closing it on that missile. And you really, if you're Public Enemies, you want him to stay alive. Reflex, you want to shut him down here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a couple of people chow him. But at this point, they're just playing for the exits, and I'm not sure where Honcho was looking there. He gives him another one, actually. Now, Ruka getting incredibly close to the streak, actually. Similar to that raid, where he was on streak watch. It didn't end up amounting to one, but now it might. And now it actually might matter, especially on Hacienda. The streak's much more beneficial on Hacienda, I feel like. Shutting down, clearing the bomb side, especially toward B. So interesting to see. Yeah, that is the one thing I will say, I feel like, from Reflex in the search. When you know a player's on a streak, in the end, you just got to stay together. Make sure you're trading him. They're playing a little bit too isolated, giving freebies left and right. And we'll see if that ends up mattering here. 2-1. All offense so far. And it is a stack and a half from Reflex here. They got the entire roster minus Kev, and they're going to push forward as well. Straight into the checkers. Interesting play call from Honcho there. He gives the answer back, but still, numbers advantage for the moment. It's just a blender in checkers right now. Mars thinking about going for the Kobe. It's going to be actually Sashi with the Ego Chow. And Mars, I mean, just lost his entire team in this corner. And now what do? You got to basically absolutely gun these people. And just not able to do it. The first defense, we finally see one. And it's Reflex on the better end of things. And the B stack pays off on the defense. And we saw that kind of on the raid a lot, I feel like, where both teams preferred their bomb site. I feel like Reflex 100% preferred that B bomb on raid. And I feel like Public Enemies, they went toward A quite a bit. They mixed it up a little bit more, I would say, but I mean, when you know a team is going to do something, you might as well stack it. Play it as a unit. We saw that a lot in previous COD titles, especially in Black Ops 4, where this map came from. And we'll see if Reflex keep this up as well, because I feel like that strat can work out incredibly well, as long as you're effective in your trades. Just going to be Mars here. Looking to try and shut this one down. He's going to spot the first, gets it. Now has some help. Gonna be up to Milo, mid-cut. He spots a window, gets some shots. Is that gonna be enough? Mars pushing forward off that damage, though, but he gets absolutely gunned. You gotta win that one if you're Mars. Team kill as well coming through, and Honcho cleans up the straggler. Reflex for another one. 3 straight rounds for the Reflex. And they have come to play in Hacienda. They ain't messing about. And I'm not sure whose the map picks these were. I could probably check in the ticket, but I have to guess this is probably Reflex's map pick here. They had the foresight. They had the vision. And here they are. Map 5, doing their thing. Public Enemy struggling now. Ruka, Street, shut down. Milo, Sashi, and Mars sitting on 2. They need this round. This is going to be probably for the map if you drop this one. Has to be a conversion here. The nades on the mark. They got to be careful. Flak Jacket is enough. 60. Got to get it revealed toward outer. And you have Honcho here as well, but the pressure is toward mid. Milo gonna lose his teammate Sashi. And now trapped in a corner. They know he's here. Ruka looking to try and trade some shots back, but they're super separated here. This play call, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of. Milo might get some free timing, though. Thinking about going for the chow. Thinks better of it. Now going for the route. Kev is here. Kev is here. Kev shuts it down, and Ruka, I mean, always in the clutch, it seems, for the 1v3. And it is not to be. Reflex. 4 straight rounds. 1 round away from taking the opening match here for the BCL. And probably the longest series you guys will ever see. And if you're Public Enemies, you have to lock in. It's now or never. It's been a good map from Ruka. Both S&Ds from him have been decent, but maybe a little bit of baiting going on as well, but Public Enemies just have not been able to get trades. Has been the determining factor. And while they gamble stack toward B, and guess what? Nobody's home. This is going to be a free A-bomb plant as long as Reflex is fast, and 60, he's going to go for it immediately, and this puts all the pressure on Public Enemies. An A plant on the post is incredibly difficult to try and retake. They got the entire squad here, though. We'll see the mess right in fold right in front of us here, and Milo gonna get the first one as well as the second one falling. Scamps coming through from Reflex. But you can still just play the clock. They still have a lot of time, though, if you are Public Enemies here. Kev, gonna go for this chow toward outer, gets a freebie on 1. Going for the second one as well, and he's gonna double up. Kev's gonna double up here. Honcho in the 1v2, and with only 15 seconds, you know he's gonna be in 1 of 2 places. He's either top or bottom. Actually, he's going for the audible. He's going for number 3, but the bomb's not planted for you. Does he spot it in time? He does. He does just enough, and Milo too late on the defuse. I think that is just enough from Honcho. It's gonna come down to the wire, but it is, and it's Reflex. I said it was 1 of 2, but Honcho makes his own play, and Reflex taking a search and destroy map number 5 in convincing fashion. 6-1 in the end, looking dominant on this map to open up the season. And it was all Public Enemies maps 2 and 3, but Reflex, after winning a nail-biting hardpoint on Scar, absolutely belting them off the map in Hacienda. And a huge map coming through from Kevin Crew. I mean, everybody just looked good. I mean, it was just solid teamwork from the boys in purple over there to get it done in 5, and one hell of a series to open things up. One of the longest series I've covered in quite a while, but it did deliver down the tail end. My God. Reflex taking the match, and congrats to them for opening up the series. I mean, reminder, yeah, this is the first, I believe the first match these teams have played this season, so we got plenty more matches in the rest of the season here to close things out. That was a hell of a one. Craziness unfolding here, guys. That is gonna do it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out in the chat. I know that was the longest, most delayed series of all time, but hey, it happens. Stuff happens. You live and you learn, you deal with it. And man, I'm glad at least the series went 5. It delivered. It granted me Hacienda. I wish that Hacienda was a little closer. I'm not gonna lie. I know Reflex won. I wish they extended it a little bit there, made it more interesting, but dominance in the end. Guys, appreciate y'all coming out for this one. That was a fun time for sure. I think I'm gonna host, I don't know, I think Premier Circuit is doing their qualies right now as well, so I'm gonna host them here, or raid them, I guess now you'd say nowadays. But yeah, that was a fun time, and guys, I will see you next time. Actually, I think next week I'm going to be covering the TPC champs, so if you guys are interested, I'm going to host Premier Circuit. I'll be covering that next week, but yeah, until next time, I'll probably have some stuff in between that this week, but Until next time, I will catch you guys later. Congrats again to Reflex, and I'll see you later.
Every day they clocking me, red alert, I'm the dangerous, I keep that clock on me. And they ain't looking for no choke, I'm just looking out for me. Cause I done did shit the niggas ain't talking about, no rapping beat. Boy, I'm talking tragedy, masses, casual, shit that I can't even remember, bet they remember me. Shit that happened late in December, I bring that winter heat. Niggas dying the whole October, the real Halloween.